Heyo, how's it going, everybody? Hopefully anyone out there who's watching this now or at some point in the future is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome, my name is Relikai. I'm going to be playing myself a video game on the old internet here, and tonight that video game is going to be Zenless Zone Zero. We are continuing on with the summer event for ZZZ in the efforts to try and grab us a free swimsuit. Because, hey, you know, good swimsuits are expensive, man. So if you can grab like a good quality one for free is a commodity in this economy, man. So you gotta grab it where you can. So yes, sir. We're gonna be continuing on with that. How's it going, Drew? Hope your weekend has been treating you right. Hope all is well on your end of things. I am feeling slightly tired, but I think it's all good. I think it's fine and dandy. I do have water this time around. I have gotten myself my replacement water filters that do actually work finally. Because for the longest time I was buying these generic non-name brand water filters that were saving me roughly like $15 to $20 a set, which was super nice considering the fact that I have to buy these filters or I have to replace the filters basically like every 2 weeks because of how much water I drink and how shit the water is where I live. So yeah, everything that gets filtered out just gives these filters a beating of an inch of their lives, and then finally just kills them. Like, it just absolutely destroys them, and so I have to go through them pretty quickly. So I haven't been drinking a whole lot of water for a while, or I got, instead of buying like the name brands, I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and get these like generic ones from some fuck off companies that you know are like maybe like I've had good experiences with like buying non-brand stuff, like for example this mouse. All right, this mouse right here, this is basically a G-Skill, not just G-Skill. G-Skill makes memory. This is basically a goddamn, what is that? Logitech. That's who makes mice. This is basically one of those Logitech mice. Super light, you know, really durable, moves around really nicely. This is basically literally a Logitech mouse. It just doesn't have the Logitech logo on it. And so therefore, I didn't have to pay like $150 for it. I only had to pay $30. And it works amazingly. But apparently when it comes to water filters, you get what you pay for. So yeah, a lot of times, like for a while they were working fine. Then all of a sudden I started ordering, I was ordering them still, and all of a sudden they just are shit now. They're terrible. They never work. So I have now been reduced to the humiliating disgrace of having to actually buy the name brand. And they work, so I guess at least for the sake of assurance that my water will not be filled with absolutely disgusting bioweaponry, I guess I'm gonna be getting the name brand from now on. But I've got water at least, so that's nice. Hoping I'll be able to beat the game before September comes rolling in. Persona 3, nice, good stuff. Preparing for the grand finale. Here's the thing, I still haven't beaten Persona 3 technically. I never beat it as a kid. I got all the way to, I want to say like the final act. But I never actually beat it, and I haven't touched P3R in like a year or something like that. So, yeah, I still to this day have not actually beaten Persona 3. I really ought to get on that at some point. But how's it going, Knight? You just come in with that type of energy. I guess that makes sense. How was the movies? The movies, like the double feature that I went to like last week. It was the Spooderman and the Odyssey. They were both very good. Those are some good quality movies right there. I enjoyed them. I also recommend them as well. If you like those moving pictures, go watch the Spooderman and the Odyssey starring the Spooderman. Yeah, they're both very good. I want to see the Odyssey in IMAX, but even all these weeks later, I'm pretty sure the movie has been out basically for like almost a month at this point. Every single screening for the IMAX version of the Odyssey is sold out. Literally, the only seats that I have seen be available for one of the screenings is like the very first 2 rows at 1:30 in the morning on a Sunday night. Technically Monday morning at 1:30 a.m. That is the only time you can get seats to see the Odyssey in IMAX. And again, even then, you're going to be down in the first 2 rows. That is not something. That is not a movie-going experience that is suitable for human beings. The people who are going on like the weekends and are literally sitting in the front row of an IMAX movie, those people are not normal. Those people need to be monitored. Those people are dangerous. Those people are menaces to society. You know they're up to some fuckery if they are willing to watch an IMAX movie in the front row. You don't do that. That's not something human beings do. So, yeah. But eventually I do want to see it in IMAX because it was literally filmed for IMAX. So, and the first time I ever saw a movie, an actual film in IMAX was a Nolan movie. It was Interstellar, and it was an actual experience. I genuinely, that was one of the most amazing movie-going experiences I ever had, was seeing Interstellar in IMAX. And not only seeing Interstellar in IMAX, seeing it like late at night on a weekend at a movie theater that I hadn't been to before. So we had to drive out like a bit farther than the movie theater we had typically gone to, and like, yeah, there was practically no one there, and it was late at night, and just like and then everything about it, the movie itself, the size of the screen, the just wall of sound that is IMAX audio. IMAX audio is not about fidelity and about like, you know, having the most high quality audio ever. It's just about it's about trying to murder you with noise. That's all IMAX audio is about. But again, it's basically like being at a concert. When you're at a concert and you're close to the stage, that shit's gonna be loud, but it's gonna be an experience. So Interstellar in IMAX late at night. That was awesome. I literally think it changed my brain chemistry, that movie-going experience. So for like a new Nolan movie to be, you know, basically the new Lawrence of Arabia, I gotta see it. I gotta see it in IMAX. But apparently I have to wait for every other person in the goddamn world to also go see it in IMAX. So yeah, we shall see. And thank you, Drew, for the 50 stream streak. That is actually crazy. I think you're going to overtake. How are you going to overtake me? That's it. That's crazy. Okay, I know how you're gonna overtake me, because my stream streak for the channel that I have the highest streak for was broken. Back when I went to Bali, yeah, it unfortunately broke. Even though I tried to maintain it, but the hotel Wi-Fi was terrible because there was no password for it. There was no password for the hotel Wi-Fi, so that means the entire block was basically using that Wi-Fi. So yeah, I just wasn't able to make it work. And you know, I had to be using a what are those things even called again? You know, when you go to a different country, you have to get is it a virtual SIM card? You know, in order to be able to get like mobile data in a country where your phone carrier does not actually have any presence. And that was my first time using one, and it was a little confusing, and it didn't always work that great. So yeah, I didn't have the most reliable internet connection on my phone at that time. So yeah, that's why my stream streak broke, unfortunately. It would be probably like 2 or 3 times bigger than it currently is, but now I'm down here in the double digits, just slumming it, absolutely slumming it. For being extremely late at night, it's a bit excessive. A bit, you would think. My last IMAX was the newer Superman, and that was a long time ago. A long time ago? It was only a year ago. What are you talking about? I did also see Superman in IMAX because, yeah, the closest real IMAX theater to me is a bit of a drive away, so I don't typically make a habit of going to see the movies that they have playing in there. And the thing is that, like, you know, I know that they play movies in there that were not shot for IMAX. Superman was shot for IMAX, I'm pretty sure. And then The Odyssey was shot for IMAX, like entirely in IMAX. Funnily enough, the new Resident Evil movie is apparently also being shot entirely for IMAX. And I'm like, yeah? You think? You want to, yeah? You made weapons, and so now, like, you're the big swinging dick on the block, are you, Zach? You're gonna start making all IMAX movies, huh? Okay, if you say so. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll eat my words, and the new Resident Evil will just, like, I'll be like, no, guys, you don't understand. There's no other way this movie could have existed. If it wasn't in IMAX, it just wouldn't have worked. The whole thing would have fallen apart. Without IMAX, the new Resident Evil could not exist. It sounds unlikely to me, but who knows? Maybe the director knows things that I don't. Let's see. Still miss the lock that's 2 feet in front of you. Say what? Not that I'm aware for Wi-Fi. For, wait, huh? Still miss the lock that's 2 feet in front of you. The lock. The lock? In Resident Evil? I don't know what we're talking about. But anyway, yeah, so we'll see. Is that movie coming out this year? I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know. We shall see. The new Spider-Man. I'll just I mean I talked about this previously, I'm pretty sure, but that was also very good. Would not have wanted to see that in IMAX. I would have been fine with just a regular movie-going experience for that one, but yeah, it's a good one. Best, like, I really like Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts was a good movie. Fantastic Four was fine. It was just kind of fine. This is definitely the best post-Endgame Marvel movie, for sure. Again, I really like Thunderbolts, but Thunderbolts was a little too dreary, honestly. This one, it's Spider-Man, you know? So it has a little bit more of the fun factor that you would like to have when it comes to, you know, superhero movies. So it kind of gave you, and it did go into some like darker, heavier places. So it kind of gave you a little bit of everything, really. Like everything that you would want for a modern, you know, Marvel movie, modern superhero movie. Yeah, new Spider-Man gave you that. So I really liked it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the last time I talked about this, I said, if you have ever liked Marvel movies, you definitely go see the new Spider-Man movie because you will like it. But yeah, I think that is about as much preamble as I feel I need to go into. Let's go ahead and get into the game here. Don't be afraid of my glitchiness. That is just my computer processing these fucking ZZZ Vulkan shaders. That is the only thing. That is the only thing that's really annoying about having an actual gacha game and using it through Steam is that every single time I load it up or I launch it, the shaders always have to be compiled again. I don't know if it's just a Linux thing or if people on Windows also have to experience it as well, but it is annoying, I will say. Here. Yeah. And so my CPU gets kicked in the ass a little bit whenever the shaders have to be processed. It always gets hung up at 33%, and then yeah, then it still takes a little bit. It does take a second. Oh, hey, what's up, Vic? Hope you're doing good. Hope your week has treated you right. Appreciate you stopping in. We're about to get into ZZZ here, and when I say about to, I mean probably in the next 3 minutes. Because again, gotta get these shaders compiled here. But once we're in, we are gonna be in. It's been all right. Nice. That is what we are looking for. Do love to hear that. We do have shader compile for Windows, but that's almost every game these days. No, it's not. It's like literally every single time. And I go into ZZZ every day to, you know, do my dailies and stuff. Every single time the shaders are basically getting compiled. Like, unless I compiled them that day, like I went into the game like earlier on in the day and then I do like my dailies like later or something like that, they are getting compiled every time. And it's like I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it must just be like, you know, cuz obviously like the game it's a live service. Like the game is constantly, you know, having things done to it, especially right now with it just being freshly put onto Steam. And so that's in addition to the fact that it does operate as a live game. It's also just been freshly put onto Steam, which is a format that it wasn't previously. So I'm assuming there's like tweaks, and every time they tweak something with it, it like the shaders have to be recompiled again, because again things have been tweaked within the game, and so it's like, oh, I got all my shit is like, I gotta make sure all my shit is where it's supposed to be, and it's like, man, come on, man. Let alone AAA games. AAA games do usually seem to be more egregious with it than indie games. I mean, again, it's usually whenever a game gets an update, which, yeah, for AAA games tends to be a little bit more frequent than indie games, or at the very least, indie games that are older. So, you know, fresh indie games usually will have a handful of updates at the very beginning of their life cycle. And then once an update comes out, you got to recompile the shaders. But then once you do that, the game is in stasis. You know, it's not getting updates every single day. It's not live. So once you do that, then those shaders are good for that game until another update comes along. So once the handful of updates for like an indie game get put out, then you essentially are just kind of you know, you don't have to mess with them all that much until some other little hot fix or another update comes out. Oh my god, why are these ones taking so particularly long? I said like 3 minutes. Apparently, you know, give us like 10. Jesus Christ, it's only at 69%. Nice. Which, you know, saying that, it did remind me of the fact that at Offkai, when I went to the Yabai market where I got all of my cultured literature, I was at the J18 booth where literally all of the doujins were getting sold, and someone who was working the booth was talking to a person right next to me and was saying something, and then I think they mentioned that, like, I think one of the like box sets or something that they had for sale was like $69 or something like that. And I just remember, you know, just saying to them, nice. And they kind of looked at me and they were like, thank you. You know what? No one ever says nice anymore when 69 gets said, which I agree. I agreed with them. Like, guys, it's just a common courtesy, okay? In the same way that, you know, you hold open a door for a person who's coming in behind you, the same way that you say bless you when someone sneezes, when someone says 69 or 69, 6.9, doesn't matter. As long as the numbers 6 and 9 are next to each other in that particular arrangement, you say nice. It doesn't even have to be like a big show, you know? Just a courtesy nice, you know? Someone's like, all right, that'll be $6.90. You just go, nice. That's why I always, you know, appreciate this one YouTuber who I watch, Young Ya. He's actually a voice actor, probably best well known for as the English voice for Kiryu in the Yakuza games, but he has a YouTube channel where he talks about like video game news and whatnot. And what he always did whenever like 6-9 would come up, you know, he'd be like sales have increased for this game by 69%. He would throw in just a really quick courtesy nice. He'd be like, sales for this game have increased 69%. Nice. And then he would just continue on. It doesn't have to be this big like song and dance. It doesn't have to be this big production. Just a single one-syllable word. Nice. I think we as a society have deteriorated because of the fact that we no longer, you know, that's basically what the Odyssey is about. The Odyssey is about the loss of civil, like, you know, civility amongst men, amongst humanity. And I think that is encapsulated in the fact that we don't say nice to 69 anymore. You see, guys, Zeus's law is truly dead. Make sure you say nice when you hear 69. God damn, you absolute savages. Mine loads quite slow, but it compiles quickly. But getting in the game itself takes a whole millennium, mainly because mine, for some reason, it got removed from my main storage and I had to get it to my secondary storage. Even Genshin was affected. How did it get moved to an entirely different storage space on your computer? That makes no sense to me. All right, it does actually seem like there's oh, never mind. I was gonna say it looks like it was actually a whole lot added to the game that's getting like loaded in and configured and whatnot, but actually it doesn't look like it's all that much, honestly. I've watched some of Youngya's videos. Yeah. Youngya. Yeah, listen. I'm not the biggest fan of him as Kiryu just because I feel like he sounds too young. He sounds too young to be Kiryu. There's just really nothing he can do about that, you know? I mean, obviously he can try to he could try to like lower his voice down, but you know, it sounds really artificial when men try to force their voices to sound either deeper or higher than they actually are. That's why, you know, women tend to play young men or young boys in animation, because it sounds a bit more believable for someone with a higher voice to push themselves down into what's supposed to sound like an awkwardly, like, high-pitched but also deep at the same time kind of a voice, like what you would expect a teenage or prepubescent boy to sound like. Whereas, like, if a man tries to, you know, force their voice higher, which is what they would have to do in order to play a younger man, then it just doesn't sound as convincing. I don't even know why I got off on that tangent, but it's not because like Youngya is not a good actor. All right, he was in Inside Out 2, and the role that he did in that movie, I think he did fantastic. So yeah, I think it's just one of those things where it's like you just gotta grow into the role by like another 20 years, buddy. Then you'll sound perfect. All right. Adventure. It's those three. Okay. Oh, hold on. Never mind. Action. What? Get out of here. There we go. God, everyone at the video store only ever wants to see adventure movies. That's crazy. I have heard that he's better as younger Kiryu in Yakuza 0. Yeah, I would say that, yeah, watching him in, hearing some of his voice lines in Yakuza 0, where, yeah, Kiryu is younger looking, that his voice definitely fits better for that role, I would say. Again, I still probably wouldn't even play it in English, because, you know, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, that game is very much tied to its like, you know, Japanese identity, that I would just be like, I don't know if I can, I don't know if I would be down for hearing it in English. Okay, where's the thing? Summer waves roll in. There we go. Okay. Teleport now. All right. Well, at least my ping isn't like disgusting anymore. One other thing. Give me 1 second. Okay. There we go. All right. And then let's go ahead, come over here. Whoop. Accidentally clicked the wrong scene right there. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead, get the game audio going, and then kill the BGM. Alrighty, there we go. Okay, so here we are. We are back situated on the I want to say beautiful beaches of this place. We got the kiddos out and about with their parents. We got the girlies out and about, you know, just hanging out. We got the big Vegas sphere off in the distance, standing there menacingly. For some reason, this boat does not inspire a whole lot of confidence in this beach. Can you get on this boat? You can. Is this a party boat? Is this the party boat that we all go on to and we just like hang out? I guess so. We got like a bar here, and I guess two people can sit here. You would think maybe they would want to put the boat in the water, but hey, what do I know, I guess. That's gnarly, the big Halo thing. It's a giant ball. And I won't lie, again, listen, as a beach aficionado, and by that I mean just as a Hawaiian brother who grew up in Hawaii, I'm not a fan of giant sinister balls being out on the horizon of my beaches. Just saying. Also, buddy, what you doing up there? You think maybe you want to come down at some point? No, I guess not. Okay. Also, let me see here. I've got like who wants to see if I could get Remiel in a single pull? It's let's see what happens. Oh wow, a B rank. Who could have imagined that? You've got a pull. I did have a pull. Yes, sir. I've also got one for the scam banner. Let's see what happens there. Oh, another generic ball. Who could have seen that coming too? All right. But you know, I did do like a couple of pulls the other day, and I think
to what do I owe the pleasure?
Okay, never mind. I've got Lucy at what is it? M4? I've got her at M4 now. And then I think I got someone to M6. I think it was Billy? No. I got Billy to M4 as well. Who was it? It was it Nicole? It was not. Was it Ambi? No. Was it the bear? I think it might have been the bear. No, not that one, at least. Yes. I got it was this Ben? I got Ben to M6, so there you go. And then I got like one copy of this girl. Oh, I also wait, huh? Oh yeah, I also got her to M6 too as well. What was your name again? Corin. Yes, I got Corin to M6 as well. Ben Bigger is the bear. Ben Bigger is the bear. Nice.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So yeah, I did get a few pulls and managed to get that, but yeah, still no Remiel. So that is what it is. But all right. First, before we do anything else, let me go ahead and pick up all of our stuff. I hate that they make you confirm every single thing that you pick up. What burger recipe? Did I ask? Who asked about burger recipes around here? I sure as shit did not. Okay. The divine oh, these are like messages in a bottle. Oh, well, somebody apparently thought their burger recipe was so lit that they were like, oh, I've got to make sure that this succeeds me into the future generations or something like that. The divine bottle that grants wishes. This is a magical bottle. Home to a genie who can grant your every wish. Lucky one who has obtained the divine bottle. You may make 3 wishes to the genie. Whether it's an endless supply of Denny's, incredible power to soar through the skies and vanish into the earth, or even a chance to become the new Void Hunter. All of it could be yours. But if you're reading this, that means the bottle's already been opened, yeah? What a shame. The genie has already slipped out and is now gone. Fuck you. Kill that man. I wish I can get Remiel. Wouldn't that be cool? Isn't she and Jane supposed to be like really good together? She probably would have come in handy then. Look at this guy. This guy and his dog, they're so excited about this shell. They're so happy. Yoink. Nice. All right. So, allow us to press on. We are still running our little capitalist venture here, because that's apparently what we want to do while we're on vacation. Also, again, goddamn, I really need to get this outfit for Belle. It's just way too good. It's too good. It's crazy that this is an outfit for one of the playable main characters. It's nuts. Just pick it up and they can get another one. Yeah, exactly. At least Zhu Yuan's honestly better to lose to on 50-50, and for you still being new to the game, she's as of now your best ether damage unit. Is she can she work as a support like Nicole? Still haven't done much team comps with Remiel yet. I'm still trying to get her upgraded. Yeah. Booty short shake? Yes. Yeah, the shorts on Belle are extremely powerful. Like almost too much. But all right, here we go. We got our other girlies all lined up and ready to go. Also, I've seen Sigrid's idol animations. They're really good. I like the one where she literally just takes a nap against her spear. That's cool. The horse girl, yes. The museum piece, as Lucy calls her. She wants an attacker, but she can be on a team with Ambi and Nicole. Alrighty. Okay. Belle, good morning. Therese, why? You sound so tired. Not exactly a great look for the resort manager to be looking so worn out like this. I got so caught up cleaning the beach that I lost track of time. By the time I finished, the sun was already up. Some sections of the beach are still being cleaned up, but they'll be open to everyone soon. As for the issue we discovered last night, once Mr. Favco arrives later, I'll handle the contract termination with him. Hey, you know what? We could have used a Therese at the beaches that were nearby the hotel I was at in Bali. Those beaches sucked. Which I was really shocked by, because apparently we were in the heart of like the touristy places where, you know, all of the cool tourists tell you to like not go because, like, you know, it's kind of like how if you're a cool tourist and you go to Hawaii, you don't go to Oahu, you go to Honolulu. That's where all of the basic bitches go. You're not a basic bitch. You want to go to Maui instead. It's so much better than Oahu. It's where all of the secrets of Hawaii are, and it's not as tourist friendly as Oahu. And so there's not as many tourists there. You should go there. No. Fuck you. Stay off of Maui. God damn it. The island's so much smaller than Oahu. Leave us the fuck alone. All right? God damn it. Fuck off. Howlies, please work with us here. Stay on Oahu. That's your guys' island. Well, it's not, but it's the one that we've designated. You're allowed to go there. You go there. You stay away from all the other ones. Go away. Then switch them for Vivian, Miyabi, and Astra. What? Believe me, I've been using all 3 of them for material grinding a while now. But then switch them for Vivian, Miyabi, and Astra. I still don't have... What is she even called? Ears wife? There's crocodile simps there. Please reconsider. What? Crocodile simps? You know, it's funny you mention that. I've recently started to really like alligators. I've had so many alligator videos and shorts come across my feed now. And you know what? They can actually be cute. You know? Like when they're small, they sound like toy like ray guns. You know, they sound like It's adorable. Obviously, when they get bigger, that translates into and it's like, okay, it's not as cute anymore, but still, if you like scratch an alligator on the back of its head, like literally like right there, they will literally kind of turn into like a dog with a bad itch. They just start going like as you scratch their head. It's adorable. Valina? Who's Valina? I do not know this woman. The deputy manager is still racing to analyze the data. And besides, you'll need your strength before dealing with that loudmouth who loves to boast. Get some rest first. It'll still take a while on Wise's side. Health comes first, then negotiations. Getting proper sleep is an important part of preparing for a mission, Lady Therese. Thanks for looking out for me, everyone. We did get some rest after we came back, so with a little more time, I should be back to full strength. But you're right, I really should listen to everyone and take a bit more time to recover. Now that's what I'm talking about. But the manager left one thing out. Health comes first, then business, and negotiations after that. With us by your side, whenever you go to handle that contract termination, it's gonna go smoothly. Therese worked overtime to clear a new section of the beach for us, so we can't let her hard work go to waste. Let's focus on getting the shop and the party ready first. To make up for my earlier failure to bring anything back, I'll take care of all the material gathering today. As for crafting and selling the goods, I'll leave that to Lady Lucy and Belle. That's a great plan. Today's materials are all on you, so show us that same fighting spirit you have in battle. And hey, tall one, looks like you finally learned to take initiative and work with the team. That's more like it. You flatter me, Lady Lucy. I've learned it from all of you. Everyone's pretty reliable. Anyway, the new beachcombing area is all set and ready to go, and there's plenty of good stuff waiting for everyone out there. Lastly, I wish you all smooth sailing with today's operations and party preparations. Therese, you're starting to yawn. You should head back and rest a bit. If you're not feeling well, everyone will be worried. Therese nods, bids farewell, and heads toward the reception area. Hopefully no guests will have urgent issues that require her assistance. Said Ear's wife, and I thought Valina. No, Miyabi. That's, at least I'm pretty sure I've heard of people calling her that. Tall and beautiful. Do not hate me because I am tall and beautiful. Belle, I have a small favor to ask. Would you come beachcombing with me? Just as Lady Lucy said, cooperation is always more efficient than working alone. No problem. Let's do this together. Makes sense. After all, it's the first step in the whole process. Having more people on it could at least double the efficiency. Lady Lucy, would you like to join us? I'll pass. The same logic applies. I can't leave everything on Lolo at the shop. I'll stay here. All right, manager. Oh, all right, manager. Now that everything's settled, let's save the small talk for after work. Time to head to the shop and get ready for business. It's time to open for business. All right. Let's go do the thing. Start beachcombing. All right. All right. Let's see here. So, beachside beachcombing. We got a new area. Random weather may occur in the beachcombing area, granting different buffs. Okay. Different tools further enhance the buffs provided by the weather. Recommended tools will be indicated. Rock Breaker Beachcombing Tool. Immune to knockback and slow effects from obstacles. Entering a tool collection area instantly destroys and... Oh, okay. I was reading, but I guess I wasn't supposed to. New characters to choose from. Immediately enter dashing state or extend already existing dashing state lasting 8 seconds. As you could tell from my abilities, I specialize in dashing. So allow me to take the lead on this beach operation. The horse is good at dashing? Who could have imagined? Alright, let's go. Oh, they got crabs! Immediately enter dashing state or extend, blah, blah, blah. The duration of the dashing state can stack. For every 5 seconds spent dashing, the tool's pickup range widens up to 2 times. Exiting the state resets the widening. The widening. Make the most of Sigrid's beachcombing ability to collect even more sea materials.
Each area surveyed. Ready to proceed.
Alright, let's go. God damn, there's a whole lot of shit around here. Damn, look at that reach.
Let us be quick.
All right, watch me whip, watch me nay-nay. Look at us go, look at us go. Come on now, come on. Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Efficiency at its peak.
Woo, mama. God damn. Man, you can really feel it when you're not dashing anymore. Oh no. Come on.
Let us be quick.
Go, go, go.
Merely doing my duty.
Ah.
No need to praise me.
All right. The Haunt specializes in dashing. Who'da thunk? I know, right? Convert revenue. God damn, look at it. Oh, 5 figures. Let's go. All right. Belle, how was our haul today? Very good. Good girl. You give her an apple. I noticed that the marine products we collected today seemed different from what we gathered before, so this is what Belle and Lady Lucy were talking about. One single beachcombing area isn't enough to sustain operations, right? Why? You don't have to talk about me like I'm not here. New ingredients lead to new products, and new products attract more customers. That's just how it works. Sigrid, you've got everything figured out. Is that so? You're too kind. I just took inspiration from everyone, used my own skills while beachcombing, and managed to gain a few extra chances to observe. Also, I think, cause I did like the whole live stream that you do where it goes over all of the stuff that you've done in the game up to this point. Apparently we're in like a new area. Like we live someplace that isn't the video store anymore, and it's where like Sigrid and Norma and company are from, which I'll admit I'm a little saddened by, because I like the video store. I like our rooms. They're cool. But apparently we had to move on to bigger and better things, I suppose. I know she's an Uma, but don't actually give her an apple. Why? Why not? Why should I not give her an apple? You don't think she'd like an apple? Alright then, Belle, let's head back, sort everything out, and get ready to welcome the customers. Lady Lucy's been waiting on us for quite some time. She's probably getting a bit antsy by now. She's been waiting for literally maybe like 10 minutes. Uh-oh. What the hell's going on here?
Look! The rain stopped and the waves have calmed down. So tell me, did we deliver or did we deliver?
Look at this idiot with his big fuck-off, bean Bluetooth earpiece.
Honestly, this resort is a nightmare client. We busted our butts working overtime to fix your crisis, and we don't even get a thank you?
How about a fuck you instead?
Well, well, if it isn't the little lady who kept questioning me yesterday. Look at that! Still think you're better than me?
I know I am. Worked overtime? You fixed the worked overtime.
Busted your butts working overtime to fix our crisis? You can't just throw around claims like that without proof.
Utter nonsense. You know full well what you are capable of. To disregard the work we put in and claim the credit for yourselves is disgraceful. The heck's your problem, lady?
The heck's your problem, lady?
Hey, calm down. Don't bother arguing with her. It's pointless. Bottom line is, we solved the resort's problem. Therese, when are you settling the remaining payment?
I'll settle the remaining payment with my boot in your ass.
Mr. Favko, what you said is simply not true. The manager and their friends are the ones who actually resolved the situation. The only contribution your team made was not making things worse.
Hey, you know what? That doesn't count for nothing at the very least. Also, I think Belle is super cute. Look at her. Look at her standing there all mad. She's so mad. She's so angry.
Oh, and we're just supposed to take her word for it? Fine. Then I can say I'm a void hunter, a tops executive, and an advanced investigator while I'm at it.
Wow. You have the most middle school arguments to make. It matches your middle school voice.
Even if the job got done because of some mysterious support, that still wasn't you who did it. You're not just trying to weasel out of the remaining payment, are you?
It sounds like you want evidence. I suggest you brace yourself.
Also, does what? Okay, no. Okay, I thought Wise had like a USB stick around his neck or something, because those three little lines kind of look like, I don't know, like a Wi-Fi insignia or something. But I'm assuming that's just like little audio lines indicating that that's where the whistle comes from. So, okay. That's adorable, she is. Wise, you're finally here.
Wise, you're finally here.
Who was it blowing up my inbox with exclamation marks last night, demanding that Fairy and I finish analyzing the data ASAP? Well, here are the results. Mission accomplished, milady.
Wise. Did you just milady your sister? You know what? It doesn't even matter that it's your sister. The fact that you milady anybody? My brother in Christ. Please. Never do that again. Don't ever do that again. Christ almighty.
Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes. I'll wait right here. Let's see what kind of evidence you've got.
What? Huh? What are we doing? Analyze Favko's personality? What the fuck are we doing?
Judging from my interactions with Favko, he's impatient, slick, incompetent, but arrogant. Best to cut the small talk, hit him with the evidence, and take him down in one go.
Are we supposed to be hitting him with our Ace Attorney evidence, and he's going to take psychological damage?
Hey, where's the evidence? An adult's time is precious. You think everyone's here to laze around on vacation like you brats? This is how you resort people treat the hero who solved your big crisis?
The hero.
Karma's gonna come back and bite you for this.
Present the hollow data collected by the data pile. You should worry about yourself? What? Here's the negotiation that's new to this? Really? I guess I'm just gonna present him with the data.
According to the hollow data we pulled, the disruptions around the resort were caused by periodic ether fluctuations inside Port Elpis Hollow. And the big crisis? Are you talking about the ethereals we took down without breaking a sweat? That's quite the difference between your version of events and reality.
You expect me to believe the two of you, a big oaf and a brat, took down all those ethereals? Yeah, right. If you truly entered the Hollow, you must have seen our security units fighting against the ethereals in there. That is proof that we did our job.
Bell did say be direct and throw the evidence. It was already busted when we got there. Trying isn't the same as actually getting the job done. I thought those were just speed bumps. Okay, so I'm assuming all of these are probably the same answer. You just present them in different ways. So I'm gonna go ahead and troll him. I'm gonna go ahead and troll him, which will not only present the evidence itself, but also damage his ego a little bit. Don't. Man, are you for real? They actually expect you. Come on, this guy is a like classic narcissist, man. You're supposed to damage the ego. That's what causes them to short circuit. Unless like the answers truly are all different. Say it was already busted. That's not nearly as fun.
We did see one, but by the time we got there, it was just standing there completely motionless. It looked broken. There were zero signs it had fought an ethereal.
That only proves our security units reached the limit before you got there. They paved the way for everything you did afterward.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't matter. You admit you saw our security combat units in the Hollow. That's hard evidence.
Yeah, but they didn't do shit.
The memory cards myself if I have to. As long as I have that data, all of you will have to apologize to me.
Didn't we extract the data from them? We have the memory card.
Mr. Fovko, there's no need to struggle any further. The memory cards you mentioned, along with all the data inside, are already in our hands. You didn't seriously think we'd confront you without solid evidence, did you? The data told us everything about your security unit's past activities, including the fact that not a single combat module was ever activated. And that's not all. We've discovered a few more little surprises, too. Care to explain why Typho's security source code ended up in your product, Mr. Fovko?
What? You had no right to look at that. That's confidential company data.
Yeah, well, you were going to present it to us anyway.
You're the last one who should be throwing around accusations. Your so-called overwhelmingly positive security company didn't have a single employee who caught another company's copyright notices sitting right there in the code.
Damn it! How could I make such a stupid mistake? I'm firing that useless programmer.
Throwing a fit won't change the facts.
Huh.
You've run out of credible arguments. Just give up.
Throwing tanties isn't going to do shit, bucko.
Oh, whatever. You win, okay? Happy now? You can keep the remaining payment.
Yeah, we can. With no room left for argument, Fovko sits down on the beach in mild frustration. Mild frustration. Just plops down in the sand, in his suit, and just starts like... After exchanging glances with your friends, you surround the two Typhus security members. Literally, look at him. What a sad sack. Okay, hold on a second. I want to turn down the music a little bit. I feel like but like I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more and then turn the music like slightly down. Okay. Jesus, goddamn! Even why is even Therese like kind of caked up? Jeez, there's like not a single female NPC model in this game is allowed to just be like average. Even the cute clerk girl behind the cash register has to secretly be wielding an entire bakery behind the counter.
What exactly are you brats trying to pull? What do you gain from ruining my business?
Immense amounts of satisfaction and schadenfreude? You know? I think that's well worth it. While moving his body flopping all over the place and gets his suit covered in sand. Yeah, he's gonna have sand in places that he does not want them. You were the one who tried to take credit for someone else's work. Protecting the resort is everyone's responsibility.
You were the one who tried to take credit for someone else's work. Besides, if we hadn't shown up when we did, you would have just sat around watching things get worse. By the time the bonfire party rolled around, the resort could have been in real danger. When you realized you weren't up to the task, that's when you should have stopped covering up the truth. Otherwise, this wouldn't have gotten so ugly, and I wouldn't have had to waste so much time cleaning up the mess. Well, every shady thing you've been hiding is out in the open now. You're the kind of idiot they should put in a museum.
Lady Lucy.
Along with Sigrid.
Such language is rather unbecoming. Though you're not wrong.
Now, are you ready to pay a visit to public security?
You just wait. I'll be back.
There are NPCs in the other areas that have crazy models. You'll know what I mean when you progress through the story. Isn't there? I think I know at least one character who is actually an NPC that I think a lot of people like. Is her name like? It's not like. It's not like Baby or Bambi or something like that, is it? I can't remember. But Venus? No. She's some. I think you can like go on you can take her on a date or something like that, and they put her in like this really nice looking dress, and people were like, why the fuck isn't she playable? I can't remember her name, but I do remember seeing her, and I was like, god damn, she do kind of be carrying around playable character energy.
Yeah, the boss and I will definitely be back.
Oh, Team Rocket's blasting off again. After leaving one final threat, Favko and his underlings stumble away in a panic.
Manager, are we letting them leave just like that?
Quite a few visitors are already looking this way. Chasing them would cause a bigger scene.
That argument already drew quite a few visitors' attentions. If we detain him so openly now, it might cause an even bigger scene. Let's leave the rest to public security. The resort's surveillance system is very good. They won't get away. Got it. I'll contact public security and Typhoa security.
Now you should be able to open for business without worry. After being hands-off at random play for so long, Belle, you can finally act like a manager at the souvenir shop.
Yay! Hooray! After everything that we've been through, I can finally go back to being a manager. I think I know who, but I also forgot the name.
Harry and I
Damn.
have decided to make the most of this vacation and finally get some proper rest.
How come we don't get to do that? Yawn, I'm a little tired. Shh. You did nothing. You did absolutely nothing. Well, no, he did stuff. All right, never mind. I shouldn't say that. Also, let me see. So I turned down. I looked it up, and there were some settings that people said you should change in order to make the game like look better. And I think one of the things was apparently what is this? First of all, this color filter strength. People were saying you should turn that down because, or basically turn it off, because it apparently makes the whole game look blue for some reason. Like it really brings out it really like just kind of like layers a blue filter over the game, seemingly. What about Bloom? Can't really tell what that did, but Bloom should essentially be more like more for like lighting, stuff like that. Oh, also volumetric fog. They said to turn down volumetric fog as well, because that can make details look like a little less sharp, and all it really does is allow like God rays to kind of like be come through the through like small lighting spaces, which they were like, it really doesn't happen a whole lot, so you know it's kind of useless. I have an idea of who you think. I can't be entirely sure. I think the character you're thinking of is later in the game's main story. Is she? Huh. If you say so. Let me see. Hey, look at that. Now we've got what are these things even? Souvenir shop revenue. They're just monopoly money, apparently. Oh, I got some more shit. Let's go. Nice. How much closer am I to an A pull? 8 searches, motherfucker. Oh, also, let me see here. So, yeah, so I do have these monochromes, which I guess it's interesting that you use these instead of the actual ones that you use for pulling on the limited banners in order to get outfits. That is interesting. But yeah, I will be getting this at some point. It's only $9.80, so I'm about a third of the way there. And it is cheaper than all the other outfits too as well. So that's nice at least. It is funny though. I feel like you come across these ones, the monochromes, a lot less often than you do the polychromes. How do you get? What is like the kind of easiest way to get them? I guess it's just this. Okay. Well, you know what? I think I was one pull away on the standard banner from getting an A unit. So I'm just gonna do that real quick, cause why not? Let's see something slightly exciting. Let's see. Who is it?
Don't worry. No one will lay a finger on you while I'm around.
Have I met this guy? I don't think so. No, I think I got him. I think I got him slightly confused with that guy in the construction team or whatever. This is not the same man. This is
become even stronger.
Kamano Manato. Huh. Okay. Okay, big boy. I see you. I see you in your Dorito build. He's got a silly sword like Nero from DMC. Nice. Oh, and you don't have an extra animation. You're not one of the. Oh, holy shit! Hold on a second. Okay, he doesn't have as much physics as the as the Wolf Daddy, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. You're fine. Okay. All right. Cool. That was fun. Anyway. I checked all the raw materials. There's even more variety than I expected. It makes sense that someone like Sigrid with her stamina would have a real knack for beachcombing. It's an honor to receive such high praise from Lady Lucy herself. Alright, stick with us and you'll get used to big wins. Once you've had enough of them, you won't even get this excited anymore. Did she really say she's gonna get tired of winning? Oh man. Anyway, Sigrid laid such a solid foundation, I can't afford to fall behind. Manager, once you're ready, let's open the shop. I don't know why I'm essentially giving Lucy, like... I feel like I'm giving her, Sandrone's voice. It really kind of just feels like Sandrone. Alright. Use your gold dust for the limited pulls. Don't tell me what to do. I do what I want. Open for business. Let's go. The requirements and buffs for this VIP customer order have changed. VIP customers bring unique rewards. The right character gets even bigger payouts. Wait, what? Oh, so certain customers only want to be served by certain girls. Very interesting. Still hurts to see you do it. You better get used to it. You better get used to it, bucko. Because you know what? Maybe I'll do it again. Maybe I'll do it again, like, right now. Completing this VIP customer's order rewards you with bonus C materials. Pick the staff member with the best matching... Best matching what? My business strategy is to keep ranking in extra C... raking in extra C materials to boost my revenue. Leave the shop to me this time. Everything's set. Let's get this business rolling. As long as the craftsmanship is good, there's no need to worry about customers. Let's get to work. I'll unsub to your YouTube if you do that. Dude, subs don't mean anything on YouTube. What do you think? What do you think is gonna happen? You think I'm gonna lose revenue or something like that? If you want to, you can. Nobody has to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's yeah, subscribers on YouTube don't mean as much as they do on Twitch. So it's a very hollow threat you got there, Drew. You're gonna have to do better. Okie dokie. My business strategy can bring in more C materials. Perfect timing. Bernice just showed up. Her order buff can boost your bottle cap gains. Let me show you how it works. Bottle cap collector. Subsequently obtained bottle caps will additionally come with one... Huh? With... Or is it saying 11... 11 swirlies, shells. I don't know how this is being formatted. I think it's one shell, one swirly, and one starfish. Will come with all three of them. That's formatted very weird. Pick Bernice's order. Okay.
Now this is the kind of order I deserve.
With my business strategy, I can rake in a ton of high-scoring C materials. Okay. The order requires 4 C materials. Okie dokie. Tree. And then, shit. I guess I'll just do, or wait, hold. Hold. Okay, whatever. I'll just do another 3 then. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Okay. And then... Oh, wait. This order requires 4 C material. Oh. Huh. Oh, wait. No. No. I want to shake it up. Shake it up a little bit. Bam. Oh, a crab claw. That makes me sad. I don't like that. Man. Alright, there we go. Submit order. And now... Oh. Wow. Look at that. Dead animal hands. Amazing. Aw, it's burn it, go. Also, you know what's so funny? The very first time I heard her song, it was being sung by Hu Tao. Then I heard the actual regular version of the song. I kind of like Hu Tao's version better. I don't know why. It just sounds better. I feel like the attitude of the song matches with the Knickerbockers vocal delivery. Honestly, isn't Bernice's voice actress Kokomi? Which seems weird. She doesn't sound like her at all. Oh wow, this one's got some serious quality to it. Besides earning bottle caps through order rewards, you can also score bottle caps by unleashing your active skill.
Looks like there's still plenty left.
See this order? It'll boost your bottle cap score. Pick this order. Do it. All currently held bottle caps. Let's start crafting. Let's see. What if I just do... Oh, I need 3. Bam. Let's see. Bam. And then what if we do a bam? Okay. And Suyin, yes. Speaking of Suyin, I believe, isn't the new event going on in Nikkei, doesn't it like go into Suyin's like story, like when she was young or something like that? I think that's the vibe that I'm getting from it. And again, I don't know what happens in the event story. It seems like maybe she actually had connections to the members of shit. What's the squad that she's always gunning for, even though she calls Nikkei's like clankers and shit? It's not Matisse, because I'm pretty sure that's her company, but it's you know, the one with Maxwell and Drake and Laplace. I can't remember what they're called, but it seemed like she actually has like history with them, which is an interesting angle to take. It does go into Suyin and how Matisse was formed. I might actually look into that. I don't know why, but just like something about like the way she operates with that squad in particular. Macilis is the company, Matisse is the squad. Okay, never mind. Yeah, the way that she moves around Matisse is a bit interesting. So I might actually play that event, even if it is off stream. One-time rewards and bonuses can't guarantee consistent cap earning efficiency. This order provides a buff for continuously earning bottle caps. Note that triggering this buff requires you to fill 3 C material slots in subsequent crafting. Aha. Keep the upgrades rolling in, boost that score, and crush this run. I am definitely not going to crush this run. Gain 1 bottle cap, character passive upon completing an order with an overflow score that exceeds 4. Gain a giant crab claw. Crab claw. Okay. Let's see here. Bam, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Oh, okay. Let's see. Surplus returns QC exempt dispatch Next 2 orders can be submitted unconditionally. When completing an order, if you have fewer than 8 C materials, the highest C material submitted from among will be returned. This order accepts a max of 1 C materials. Score required for this order has been doubled. The next 2 orders can be submitted unconditionally. I'll take that. Why not?
Now this is the kind of order I deserve.
14! All right, then. Okay. I see you, greedy. Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll do... need 2 more. Bam. Let's go. Okay. Ooh, ah. Oh, it's Soldier 11. Nice. I like her. Honestly, I like the way she feels in combat. She's fun. This thing gives me the same feeling as spicy noodles. I do like me some spicy nudes. Let's see. Bottle cap bonus. All currently held bottle caps. Yeah, let's do it. Subsequent, when a giant crab claw. No, let's keep it up. What is it?
Still plenty left.
Go. Okay, and then completing this order using C materials, and the next one order, empty hand bonus. This one doesn't have anything to do with bottle caps. Just give you a heads up, Slot Taken, it's gonna be ending soon, and we're gonna get the collab event by Thursday. It's with Persona. Oh yeah. Yeah. You know what sucks? I've seen the promotional material, the promotional like images for the Persona event. One of them, the one that shows like all of them, it shows like Aegis, it shows Makoto, it shows Yukiko, and then it shows like I think it's Phantom, Miranda, and is it Quincy? I think it's Quincy, the one in the cat Quincy, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that shit kind of looks AI. It's the really like generic cookie cutter anime faces that the characters have. It's the rendering that looks like everything is like slightly damp. It's the low angle that really accentuates the character's thighs, which is an angle that large language models really like to go for. And coupled with the fact that I now know that the CEO of Shift Up really likes AI, and I mean they did just put out that really cringe as fuck AI music video with Eevee from Stellar Blade 2. Unfortunately, I can't rule it out that it could be AI, which really sucks, because it's like, low-key makes me, like, actually not want to, like, play Nikke or Stellar Blade anymore. Well, at least, maybe not play Stellar Blade 2, because as far as I'm aware, Stellar Blade 1 was made without, like, the use of AI-generated assets or, artwork, or you know, any part of it being subsidized by AI work. But I really don't feel like I can be confident that Stellar Blade 2 would not. So yeah, it sucks. It sucks. But I guess what can you do other than just not engage with their games anymore? Because yeah, it's like that's the only language that, you know, capitalists understand is, well, I'm not gonna give you my money if you do this fuckassery. So yeah, damn you AI. Why I oughta. Anywho, submit that shit. Okay, general surplus, 3 random C materials. When completing an order, if you have fewer than 8 materials, the higher... We've already had that one come through. I want this one instead.
Now that's a juicy commission.
Juicy. Okay. And we want more... more of these. Do I have let's see here. Yeah, I could just do that. Could just do that. Why not? Okay. Or just make the characters look cringe as hell. Yeah. Oh, it's just a single one. Oh, it's you, Yidari. Never thought this little leisure trip would lead me straight to a perfect ocean treasure like this. Okay, I think I've had this woman slightly spoiled to me. I thought I saw something that might have indicated that she's like related to Belle and Wise in some way. I think what I saw essentially was kind of like indicating she might be their mom in some way, shape, or form. I'm gonna wait and see how that whether or not that actually is anything, or maybe I just like misread what was happening there. Here's the Octo Girl. Yeah, I do remember seeing animations of her. She is quite nice. Okay. And then I just need a bunch of starfish, apparently. A whole smattering of them.
Fine, I'll help you out one more time.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yay. Not when I last played through the main story. Interesting. Alright, then. Single ion boat. Wait, are they both doing the same thing? Complete this order with 3 sea materials to earn blah blah blah. Complete this order using 1 sea material. 2 and 5. I could do that. Could I? I mean, yes. But let's see. Oh, they're both saying, oh no, complete this order with 3 sea materials. Earn 3 through 3. You know what? I'll just go with this one. 2 and 5. Okay. Woohoo! Okay. Completing an order if you have fewer than 8 sea materials. The highest sea materials will be submitted will be returned. Does that mean, wait, when completing an order, if you have fewer than 8 sea materials. Hey, what's up, Cybic? Hope you're doing good. Saying hi at the LGS. Nice. Played Power World TCG? Oh yeah, they are making they have made a Power World TCG, haven't they? Yeah, they just want all of Pokemon's real estate, I guess. Very nice. But appreciate you saying hi, Cybic. Hope you're winning. Are you winning, son? Hopefully you are. You know what? Let's do this. Why not?
Now that's a juicy commission.
Okay. I'll just do Shh. Bada boom. Lighter. I'll put this finely crafted souvenir right where everyone can see it. Okay. And the audience is willing and the game is fine. 1-1, lost 1. Nice. A complete wash. Let's go. Hey, it's better than losing twice, at the very least. Gotta look at things half full, you know? When completing subsequent orders using 3 or more, game 1, blah blah blah. With only 1 sea material, all of the giant crab returned by the pet. Okay, sure, why not?
Looks like there's still plenty left.
Okay. And bada boom. Hey. Okay. If overflow score exceeds 8 when this order is completed, gain. Okay. Subsequent auras of the sea materials are less than. Go with this one. Okay, and then 4. Bottle cap collector. Let's see. Subsequent obtain bottle cap. Next 2 orders can be submitted unconditionally. 18 and 10. Aha. Let's see. Pretty sure I can make that work.
Now this is the kind of order I deserve.
See, there we go. Wait, that is not. There we go. Oh, I see. Okay, and then there we go. And hey, we hit our goal. Nice. Business target achieved. Continue operating. Let's see. Obtain 2 bottle caps. Let's go with this. Hit order. Okay, after the order is completed, reset skill cooldown. Required, let's see.
Fine, I'll help you out one more time.
And then we'll do that, and then we'll do that. We finally hit quota. I know, right? Let's go. Okay. 3 random sea materials. 19.
Looks like
Let's
there's
go.
still plenty left.
Firm
Now,
order.
This is the kind of order I deserve.
Okay, and then let's go. Huzzah! Wonder how much farther we can just keep it going. Okay, all currently held bottle caps. When more than 18 sea materials is obtained random. Go with this one. Okay, bada boom. God damn, starfish are in short supply. Okay. And then can't add any more. Okay. Boom. Boom. And boom. Shit. Okay, hold. Might have fucked myself. You don't have any more starfish? Why can I only do 3? 5, 4. And then I need 6 more and 3 more. Oh, wait. Aha, there we go. Ooh. Okay. And that looks like that's everything I can do. Hey, you know what? We made it. We more than made it. So I think we can call that for the day. Nice. 17. How many did I do last time? 4?
The system's revenue stats are in. As expected, they're way higher than day 1.
Hell yeah.
Judging by our total revenue, if all we need is to buy everything for the bonfire party, we've had more than enough for a while now.
Yeah, let's go.
So this is what Lady Montefiore is capable of. As expected. I still have much to learn in this area.
It's Lady Montefiore now? That's Lucy's last name, right? She has such an interesting name. What is it? It's like, yeah, it's Luciano Montefiore or something like that. Is she actually a princess? Because that sounds like a princess-ass name.
Hey! Cut it ridiculous titles. I already said last time there were objective factors at play. Anyone would have gotten the same result.
You two really get along.
How should I put it? You two seem to get along really well.
Montefio's Lucy's
You
last name.
understand each other
Yeah.
perfectly.
Indeed. Lady Lucy is someone I admire greatly. And she is always introducing me to new and fascinating topics. It is my honor to be her friend.
And yet there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of fan art with them together, which is a shame, I think.
Sigrid, we're discussing business here. Don't just say stuff like that out of nowhere.
Baka.
Proxy, let's talk about how we're setting up the bonfire party.
Let's split up the work.
This resort's pretty big. Let's split up the work. I'll go find a good spot for the bonfire. You guys can handle the supplies and check out the surrounding area.
Splitting up is fine, but isn't setting up the bonfire by yourself a little too much to take on? How about this? We help you get the bonfire set up first, then split off and handle everything else.
You guys can just, like, get a shit ton of pallets and, like, put them into a pile. All you gotta do is, like, cover them in kerosene and then throw a match in there. You'll get a bonfire right quick.
Who says our kind-hearted young lady has to do it all by herself?
Oh yeah, you're here, aren't you?
Because I, an equally kind and enthusiastic tourist, intend to lend a hand once again.
Ugh, seriously. When you keep popping up out of nowhere like that, it's hard not to think you're up to something.
If I remember correctly, Miss Manager once said, being willing to trust others is a much more valuable quality than suspecting people for no reason. Why not give it a try, Miss Lucy?
A rebellious princess, but had to run because she couldn't stand with what her family's doing and ran to the outer ring. So she is actually a princess. That's awesome. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Little princess goes out and joins a biker gang to really stick it to daddy. Let's go. She's getting more perfect the more I learn about her. If Remy is interested, let's set up the bonfire together.
I'm pretty sure you weren't around when I said that, but if you're interested, let's go find a spot for the bonfire together.
That's our kind-hearted young lady for you. Then it's settled. Sigrid and I will go on ahead. We'll leave the bonfire to you two.
Lucy says nothing more and walks toward the distant beach with Sigrid. Time to go pick a spot for the bonfire with Remy. I like how it actually just calls her by a nickname already. It's cute. Also, let's see, what do we got here? Thermal waves roll in. Permanent rewards. Claim all. What the fuck are these things? Original chip. Be used in the place of tactical chips when you don't enough a different number of original. I don't even know if I've used these yet, or whatever it is that they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be replacing. Nice. Okay. Belle, shouldn't we head out and pick out the best spot for the bonfire? It's the highlight of the whole party, after all. A princess, nice. Yeah, let's get going.
Belle, don't lock in your top pick just yet. Let's wander around a bit. I'm a tourist, remember? Let me have some fun.
Could we walk a little bit, maybe?
Building a bonfire by the seaside. Wouldn't the firewood get too damp? Wait, isn't there some special fuel that can burn even underwater?
There is. Next time I can show you some underwater torch magic.
For now, just promise me you'll come with me to the next stop.
Now it's... Oh, I can run. Okay, never mind.
A wide, flat space like this. Perfect for a stage, don't you think?
The back of this screen is a tangle of wires. One slip, and we could have a real fire on our hands.
We want a fire on our hands,
I
though.
see. All right then. Let's find somewhere else. From now on, I'll be more careful. This place looks good, don't you think? Wide view, no hazards. How's that, my ever so thoughtful Miss Overthinker?
Why does every line you say make it feel like we're in bed? Given Belle's safety concerns, shouldn't we also clear out the nearby beach umbrellas and lounge chairs? Indeed, this is the final step. Is it because guests are resting right now? As expected of the ever-thoughtful Miss Belle. Alright, let's tidy up a bit. Then we can bring over the firewood and set up the bonfire. Just as you and Remy are about to start packing up, Lucy comes jogging over. I also noticed that they keep changing the spelling of her nickname. The last one said R-E-M-I. This one says R-E-M-I-E. So, good job being on the same page, writers. Those special chips can be used as a sort of replacement for character upgrades, and there's 3 variants of those said chips. Wow. Following the direction Lucy points, you spot Sigrid with a familiar-looking swimsuit tourist. Who? Is that Yosuke? Oh, wait. Oh, no. What the fuck? That person. Ugh. I took my eyes off Sigrid for 1 second, and she was gone. Turns out she's already tracked that guy down. That's Favko, right? That all talk, no skill office worker. Why'd he change into a swimsuit? And what's he doing with Sigrid? Anyway, the bonfire location has been sorted out. Belle, why don't you and Miss Lucy go see what's going on over there? I was just thinking the same thing. Let's go together. You don't have to let me in on everything. Dealing with the aftermath of business disputes is more your specialty anyway. I'll use the time to bring over the firewood. Didn't expect you to be so enthusiastic about something like this. Anyway, Proxy, let's head over and see what's going on. I'll leave you to it, Remy. Given the circumstances, don't worry, baby girl, I got this. Walking up on them, and you are...
Sir, you were hunched over here earlier, seemingly unwell. Your expression was rather strained. You looked as though you were quite anguished.
Favko's back with a vengeance? No, he's back with a swimsuit. Also, why does this screenshot look like it was taken at like 360p?
That said, considering your previous actions, please explain the current situation.
What is wrong with you? I already told you I don't need help, and I'm not unwell.
Is that so? Please do not overexert yourself. Safeguarding the well-being of my resort guests falls within my duties as security director. Just like the hollow incident you tried to claim credit for did.
Please, just stop hanging around me already!
Well, then maybe you should just, like, leave, brother.
Mr. Favko, I have to hand it to you. After everything that happened, you've still got the nerve to throw on a swimsuit and come back here. You're not plotting some kind of disguise as ordinary tourists and make a dramatic comeback scheme, are you?
Swimsuit Favko. That's so funny.
Oh, enough. We don't have time to waste on you. I knew you were dumb, but getting lost on your way to turn yourself in? Seriously? Need us to show you the way?
Can you leave me alone? You already ruined my job, and now I can't even enjoy the resort a little? If I just leave now, that would just maximize my losses.
Yeah, what you think the gall, the actual gall of this bitch. Like yeah, you think you could just waltz back in here after trying to like ruin our shit and we're just going to like let you? Lucy's pigs are pink. Yeah, aren't they usually red? And in biker attire instead of sailor attire? That's cute. I like that. Also, Lucy really dealing out the brat energy on this one. Like it's almost approaching like Mezugaki energy, kind of. Or no, not Mezugaki. Well, I mean, a certain way you could kind of look at it as Mezugaki, but I guess more like maybe Kusogaki almost. No, Kusogaki is more like obnoxious brat. So I would say, like, again, approaching Mezugaki. They are red and in biker clothing. Yeah.
Have anything better to do? I'm wearing a swimsuit. Where would I even hide anything dangerous?
The dangerous stuff that you could be hiding is up in your head. And by that I mean your personality.
Your security units. There should be more than the one I saw in the hollow, right? Where are the others? Please don't tell me they're also in swimsuits chilling at the beach.
You people, if you have something to say, just say it. What's with all the passive aggressiveness?
What do you think is with the passive aggressiveness? You're a total tool.
Who in their right mind would leave valuable equipment at your resort? I had them loaded onto a ship and sent back a while ago.
Oh, well, why don't you join them?
But looks like you're pretty wary of our security units after all.
Yeah. When you have trash lying around, you throw it away.
Wow, you really can lie with a straight face. Looks like I'll have to bring out the baseball bat to get the truth out of you.
Jesus Christ.
Believe it or not, it's true. You, and you. I'm gonna remember every single insult, every jab, every bit of mockery. Just you wait.
I'm gonna post it all over Twitter. Just you watch. The two turn to leave, swaggering off like they've got some foolproof plan up their sleeves.
What just happened?
Looks like they're heading toward the closed-off beach. Let's go after them. The PubSec officers Therese called should be here any minute now. There's no way we're letting them slip away again.
Or better yet, become the cargo. Exactly.
Guess they knew we didn't want to cause a scene at the resort, so they picked an empty spot to surrender themselves. How considerate of them.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess knowing that she's actually a real princess now, like, yeah, she's got, it's like a combination of like Mezugaki, but then like Ojo-sama kind of energy to her. I mean, you could see it with like the way she's got her hand up there. Like she's got it like right here. She's literally like just like a 20-degree angle away from just going like, oh. She probably has to keep it in line so that like it doesn't just like slip out. Let's hurry and catch up. By the way, where's Remiel? After she found out we had other things to do, she offered to help everyone carry the firewood. It's great to see she understands the value of teamwork. Anyway, the three of us can handle this just fine. Let's head out, Proxy. Alright, this will be the last thing we do tonight. Lucy would for sure do the sassy princess laugh. I would love to see it. Oh, we're just in combat now. Okay.
Business goes down. You'll all pay for it. Tear this place to pieces.
Oh, we're just doing this, I guess. Okay.
You think we're pushovers or something? Fine. I'll show you what happens when these combat mechs go berserk. Come on.
Whoa, who the fuck?
We believe it. Let's get 'em!
What the hell just happened?
Loud?
Why is everyone so quiet?
Son of a bang boom! Are you mocking me?
Yes, I am. Do you have...
Oh, I wanted to hear more of that. God damn it. What did he say? Did he say son of a bang boo? Man, come on. Okay. There was just some knight in there thrown in for whatever reason. She has to focus on not being holier than thou. Nice. You'll love to see it. You guys, got any other tricks? Go ahead and show me what you've got. Do whatever you want with me. I've got nothing left anyway. After all these years in the business, I still end up taking a hit from a bunch of brats like you. I guess that is just my bad luck. But whatever you say, I am keeping the deposit. A word? We cleared that beach for you, and that is what got the shop running from day one. That credit belongs to us. End of story. Not everyone is like you, obsessed with Denny's and willing to ditch professional ethics for them. You? Forget it. I don't have the energy to argue with you people anymore. If there's nothing else, I'm out of here. That's what we were after the whole time. The crew watches with a grin as Favko walks back, desperately trying to act calm, only to bump straight into Therese and her group coming from the opposite direction. Am I too late? Hey, yo, it's our girlie over there. I am Officer Zhu Yan from the Criminal Investigation Special Response Team. Sir, your actions have been fully recorded. You are to come with me to the public security for further investigation. Hold on. Criminal Investigation Special Response Team. Sissert. Yeah, there we go. A public security officer? We didn't even cause any damage to the resort. There's absolutely no reason to involve the Criminal Investigation Special Response Team. What are you doing in the Throne Quarter? The bonfire event at Fantasy Resort has been reported to the public security, and the Janus Quarter Precinct received a dispatch for additional personnel. They were originally scheduled to report for duty on the day of the event, and of course that is exactly when the case came in, so the cross-district joint operation was brought forward. As for Mr. Zhao Lai, he's the head of the Civilian Technology Division at Typhus Security, and serves as the representative of the infringement victim. That guy in silver is Pyro. Phaethon's alter ego, a unique unit that you get through 3.0 story. Wait, alter ego? That's us? It's... Wait, does Bell and Wise actually become playable? Oh, interesting, okay. Pyro is? Hello, and thank you very much for collecting evidence of infringement against Favko and the others. I'll be frank, we have had Typhus Security under surveillance for some time. It is a fake company, but they have always been very cautious. This slip does not add up. A resort's gotta cost a pretty penny, right? Can't stand to lose a big client like the resort, huh? Don't act like you know me! Spoilers. I guess so. So you're admitting it. That makes Therese the real key figure in this case. If it weren't for her generosity and her willingness to trust others, there's no way we would have been able to take the whole lot of you down. That's right. I will choose a day to visit Miss Therese again, carrying a banner to properly express my gratitude. Well, Mr. Zhao Lai, you really don't have to. Choosing the wrong partner was my fault to begin with. I'm honestly embarrassed to be receiving such praise and gratitude from you. I never expected to end up helping with the case by sheer coincidence. But hey, the incident ending without a hitch is the best possible outcome. Yeah, I was planning to provide free security services for the resort, but with Therese having these reliable companions by her side, plus a public security officer on duty here, no further action seems necessary. Also, I do like the little detail that the clouds are passing in front of the sun, and you can see the light kind of like dimming whenever that happens. It's a nice little detail that is true to life. Anyway, on behalf of Typhus Security, I wish you all a successful bonfire night. The people and mechs we defeated. Public security will take them back for evidence collection and forensic analysis. The final verification report will be handed over to Mr. Zhao Lai. Public security officer Zhu Yan is truly someone citizens can trust. I mean, usually a cab, but when the cops are hot, you know, a lot can be forgiven. This is my duty. Finally, I strongly advise you both to drop any thoughts of resistance. Leniency for those who confess, severity for those who resist. Surely both of you understand this principle. With me here, you have nothing to worry about. No matter how many times they try to challenge us, the result will be the same. If things can be resolved peacefully, public security officers are not inclined to use force. If you say so, girly. In any case, on behalf of everyone at the public security, wishing you all a safe and successful bonfire night. The usually noisy Favco duo falls silent as Zhu Yuan secures silver handcuffs on them. Silver handcuffs, huh? I'm pretty sure silver's a relatively soft metal, so I don't know about that. Together with Xiao Lai and Therese, all five turn and leave. The unexpected incident ends, and you return with your companions to the best prepared spot for the bonfire setup. I guess we'll... Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and just try and, like, at least finish this off here. The deputy manager is here too. Feeling much more refreshed after a good night's sleep? Yeah, exactly. Everyone's had a long day, so I ordered some late-night food to be delivered to the hotel. Let's all dig in when we get back. God damn, dude, that shit probably costs like $400! Yay, you're the best, Wise. Well then, thanks for the treat, Proxies. Speaking of which, is this the bonfire spot you picked? That's a solid choice. But why didn't our good-hearted Miss Remiel take advantage of the time we were out handling things to set up the bonfire? The most important part, of course, has to wait for all of you. I'm not someone who would just take away other people's chance to join in. Look, I've even prepared the firewood for you. Don't tell me you have no idea how to set up a bonfire. Miss Lucy, you really don't hold back. That's pretty blunt. Even if you're right, there's still got to be something I can help with. Everyone's gathered here. Let's set up the bonfire together. Well, Miss Lucy and Remiel can keep chatting while we set up the bonfire. I don't want to keep chatting with her. Whatever, let's get to work already. Amid all the jokes and teasing, everyone puts their recently built teamwork and steadily finishes setting up the bonfire. What? Everyone puts their recently built teamwork and steadily finishes setting up the bonfire. That sentence isn't written correctly. Is that it? That's right. The extra firewood can be kept as backup. The fire will burn through the entire night of the celebration. Done checking the surroundings. Looks like we can call it a day. Sigrid, if you're into fishing, now's a good time to check out the spot. In Zenless money, it'd be way more expensive. The dollar economy in this game is a joke. Must be similar to Bali then. Again, bro, Clanker translation? Could be. Again, I just have to keep mentioning it. Like, I had a 90-minute full body massage in Bali that cost me like 18 bucks. Here, that same type of massage would have cost 190. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, if you want to live like a king, go to like Bali or like honestly anywhere in Indonesia and bring like 200 bucks. That shit will last you like a whole like nearly 2 weeks. I'm telling you. Oh shit, wait, I don't think I read that. And there's no log. All right, fuck me. So, Miss Lucy, do you have any plans for your free time? Me? Just enjoying some free time is its own kind of fun. Hey, you know what? Word. Like, you know what? Whenever I've taken PTO off, you know, I come back and my coworkers will be like, "Where are you gonna go?" And I'm like, "Nowhere. I'm just not gonna work for a week." It's like, yeah, you could just do that, man. That's its own kind of vacation. Maybe I'll snap a few photos and send them to Alice and the others. Oh, I see. I was hoping to get some fun ideas from you, Miss Lucy. In that case, I'll stick with the clever Miss Proxy a little longer. Maybe something interesting will happen. Well, suit yourself. Sigrid and I take our leave now. Okay. Lucy and Sigrid head off in different directions. Come to think of it, Belle, don't you feel like we're forgetting something? Something we always do whenever something like this happens? Let's make the resort even more lively. It's time to invite our friends. That's right. The resort is already pretty much set up, so our friends can come and enjoy the best atmosphere. No time to waste. Let's call our buddies and get them over here. Oh, right. Remy, even though you are already at the resort, we'd still like to extend a formal invitation to the bonfire party. I'm sure you'll have a wonderful time. Well, thank you both for inviting me. So shall we make that call now? I'm a little curious about your friends in New Eridu. I wish, but I don't want to pay for a ticket and somehow experience your time zone stasis. Yeah, that was interesting. Open knock-knock contacts. Knock-knock. You reach out to your friends one by one.
Belle, you should have told us about something this fun sooner.
Oh my god, it's Evelyn. I would definitely like to get her at some point.
But Miss Yao...
No buts, Eve. Alright, I'll see you guys at the bonfire party.
I don't know what you think you're talking about, girl, but there is hella butts around here. Hell yeah.
Chief, we don't have a lot of work that day, right? According to the schedule, we are technically off duty. However, I can't guarantee that no urgent missions will pop up. Then, let's add attend the bonfire party to the schedule. Even if an emergency comes up, responding from Fantasy Resort won't pose any difficulty for us.
Her ears do go off the screen.
Bonfire party.
Oh my goodness.
Might I trouble you to prepare some of my favorite dishes? You know my taste, Proxy.
Yeah.
Lord Phaethon, a personal invitation to the bonfire party. I'm truly honored. What should I bring? Drinks, snacks, or maybe some sparklers for the beach?
Oh wow, she is hella high-pitched. I can see why she might have a reputation for potentially breaking through a wall if another girl talks to you. It's Zhao. It is Zhao. Oh, there's Vivian. Yeah, there she is.
Belle, what a coincidence. Your seniors and I were just planning a trip to the beach to escape the heat.
Hey, it's Jufu. I like her shorts.
I second Senior Fufu's motion.
Senior Fufu. That's so cute. She's called Fufu.
A bonfire party? I think I heard Lan and the others mention it. As long as I can get back early enough to catch some sleep, I'll go.
Ellen. I remember when the game, around the time the game first came out, it was Ellen and Jane that I saw the most fan art for. I think before the game came out, it was Nicole. And then it was Ellen and Jane. Like, it was just them. All the time. Ever. So, I am curious to know what, when she's going to pop up in the main storyline. This is the most highest Sarah's been, let alone already being high-pitched innately. Oh! Oh yeah, that was, the Weidenheft, right?
Thank you for the kind invitation, Mr. Proxy. I'd be delighted to attend. I can bring my own ingredients and prepare a wonderful barbecue meal for everyone.
What?
Oh, yay! It's all of them. God dang. I only see Piper and Lucy at the time.
Huh? Didn't you already have a close encounter with Astra at the Beach Music Festival Ari and I missed last time? Why are you still so nervous? Hong Kong! Rambling nonsense again!
Thank you for the invitation, manager. Once Suna and Nangong are done bickering, we'll set out immediately.
Astra was just complaining to
Who?
me the other day that her schedule has been packed lately, and she hasn't had a moment to sneak out and have fun. Has she finally gotten some time to rest?
Finally done with your calls, Miss Social Butterfly.
And here's Nangong. There were others there too, you know. All three of them. Yes, sir.
Then, as a fellow guest who's been invited to the bonfire party, I guess I should also show a little appreciation for your invitation, huh?
What are you trying to say?
Go ahead, Remy. I'm all ears.
It's nothing important, really. Never mind. Saying too much right now somehow feels like stumbling into the finale of an ensemble piece. So let's leave it for next time. But if you two have a moment, would you mind checking on our melancholic Miss Secret first?
Melancholic?
Didn't Sigrid just say she was going to check out the beach? Why would she be...
I'm not sure what exactly happened. I just noticed she was lost in thought when she left. Thought I'd give you a friendly heads up.
Remy wouldn't joke about something like that. I should hurry and check on Secret.
Let's see what she's up to.
Those people. From where does such courage arise, I wonder?
Why did it come to this?
Why? I thought it was a trivial matter. But the more I reflect on it...
Are you alright there, girlie?
Are you alright?
Belle, what brings you out here? There is no need to worry about me. Or rather, I apologize for causing you concern when you already have so much on your plate. However, there is one matter on which I would like your advice. Do you think I have adapted to life in New Eridu well enough to win the bet?
Oh. I completely forgot about that shit. I think you've adapted well. Perhaps not quite yet. I think she has.
I think you've adapted really well. I mean, you haven't caused any more big commotions, and you've been helping out with everything right alongside us.
Yeah.
I'd say that's pretty great.
Cecilia's the mother and advisor for the little singer group, mother part being figurative. Ah, I gotcha.
At this rate, the bonfire party's definitely gonna be a huge success. And when that happens, you'll win the bet with Norma for sure.
Is that so? Then I am honored to receive such praise from you.
Yay, happy haunts.
I think you've already done an amazing job. But if we're measuring things by the standards you set for yourself, maybe you're not quite where you want to be yet.
I feel the same. However, I shall not be as blindly confident as I was when I first made the bet. In any case, thank you for your answer. But if I have truly adapted to life in New Eridu as well as you say I have, then why did a simple conversation with Favko provoke such fury?
What?
What? That's what's bothering you?
Yes. I merely wonder, do all citizens of New Eridu possess such peculiar courage?
I don't know if I'd call that courage, necessarily. Sigrid's mood went up.
Even ordinary people dare speak their minds freely in the presence of Remiel and myself. Their arguments may be unreasonable, yet their courage to stand their ground is truly remarkable.
I would say, yeah, it's less courage and more foolhardiness. That doesn't sound quite right. I don't think that's what it is.
Wait, the more I listen to this, the less sense it makes. Setting aside the whole courage thing, how would ordinary people even know how strong you and Remy are? It's great that you learned something from this trip, Sigrid. But somehow, I feel like you've also come away with some misconceptions about New Eridu.
Is that so? It seems I still have much to learn if I'm to understand New Eridu thoroughly.
Favko arguing with us was less courage and more recklessness. He was just stubborn and had nothing left to lose.
Your insight into human nature and the situation is truly remarkable. I understand now, more or less. Thank you both again for clarifying that for me.
Yeah, they were making it sound like it was really serious, but all it was like she mistook an asshole being an asshole for courage. It's like, no, baby girl, that's not what was happening there. Just as you're about to say something more to Sigrid, footsteps approach from behind, accompanied by an unmistakably amused remark. I must admit, I was not expecting the topic of this conversation to be this uninteresting. You turn toward the voice. Remiel has already arrived at your side.
Did I overestimate you a little, Sigrid? Seeing you all looking so serious, I thought you were discussing some grave matter. But instead, you're talking about an enemy's courage.
If the topic is truly so uninteresting, why are you taking such an interest in it?
Hey, that's a good one, Sigrid. I like that. That was a nice little flip on the nice little flip there. If the topic is truly so uninteresting, why are you taking such an interest in it? Damn, got some sass on that pepper. More like a complete fool on Favko's part. Yeah.
Because, just like this kind-hearted young lady, I was worried about you too, Sigrid, who fears nothing no matter the situation. Suddenly looking troubled during a pleasant vacation. How could I possibly not notice?
Thank you for your concern. However, before you arrived, Belle had already corrected my misunderstanding. My uncertainty now stems only from the fact that New Eridu is not quite as I imagined it would be.
That's good. Though I've always been curious, why are you so concerned with whether you've fit into New Eridu? Wouldn't it be enough to simply relax and enjoy the experience? Why concern yourself so much with what the people of New Eridu think?
In the future, Rose Califer and New Eridu will communicate more frequently. If my understanding of this place is shallow, I may cause unwarranted trouble for my colleagues.
Oh? Now that's rather unexpected.
So when do we get Remiel ASMR? I'm just asking for a friend. And even though YouTube really hates ASMR right now, like I'm just saying, you know, my friend would really appreciate it, you know? Doubt it. I know. I'm just saying, my friend would really like it.
If this is really about work, then simply learning what helps both sides communicate should be enough, no? If you ask me,
Wait.
Questioning your own principles because of a few ill-intentioned individuals is putting the cart before the horse.
Oh, hey, look at that. You can get rid of the shit. How come that isn't there all the time? Man, is it only whenever these 360p CGs pop up? Huh.
This is unexpected. I never thought you would be comforting me, Remiel.
The ASMR policy is really dumb on YouTube's part? Yeah. Not be surprised if there's gonna be one, let alone one being straight from Amber's mouth. Well, this isn't Nikkei. They don't, ZZZ doesn't put out ASMRs. At least, not as far as I'm aware.
Like Belle, you have given me another perspective to consider. Should I compile both of your viewpoints into a report and submit it to Valina?
Let's not. I'd rather my name and tonight's casual chatter never appear in the same report.
Is that so? Well then, as you wish.
All right. If I keep talking, the manager might start to think I'm bullying you.
Huh? Why would I think that? You're willing to have a heart-to-heart with Sigrid. Wise and I couldn't be happier.
Just a little joke. The opportunity simply presented itself. As for why I came over, Sigrid has been occupying far too much of your time. So, our lady of her word, even if you're out playing everybody's therapist, don't forget the promise you made me.
Of course not! I've been working on it this whole time. Wait, you came all the way over here just to remind me about that?
I mean, all the way over here was like, what? Like 30 feet? It's not like it was a crazy distance to cover.
Exactly. Since I only came over for something simple, I had plenty of time to stick my nose into other conversations too. Besides, who knows? The promise between us might just bring Sigrid a rather capable helper.
What? You say goodbye to Remy and Sigrid and return to the hotel where you enjoy a good night's sleep and wake up to a new day. The schedule has been updated, Master. Wow. Hallelujah. Alrighty. Well, I think we'll go ahead and call it there for the evening. Alrighty. Not for the past 2 years with Zenless, but you never know if they might do it, honestly. I really don't expect that they're just going to start it up out of nowhere. I mean, granted, I guess Nikke did, but I mean, that just doesn't seem like MiHoYo's style, so yeah, I don't really see it happening. Again, especially considering just how hostile YouTube is towards ASMR, so yeah, probably not. Even though it would make the world a better place. But whatever. Alright. We'll go ahead and call it there for the evening. Got a nice, perfect spot to go ahead and leave things off. So, yeah, we shall put a pin in that. And I believe, what is it? This event was only has like 3 parts to it. So I'm assuming like the next part will probably be like the end, right? I've got, is this what, huh? No, okay, no. Actually, I was like, wait, what? There's no way. But yeah, okay. Hey, I've got, what is that? That's like, is that 2? Is that 2 pulls? I could do 2 singles. I could do 2 singles real quick. Who knows? Maybe something crazy will happen. Something absolutely disgusting. 3 parts and there's a 4th part, but it's short. Oh, okay. I see how it is. Alrighty. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and finish things off. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. We got another Lucy. Got another Lucy in there, so we could go ahead and
To what do I owe the pleasure?
only M5, so not haven't quite gotten her all the way up yet, but hey, we're making bacon progress, all right? We're literally just 1 off. All right. Yeah, so we shall pick this up next week, and yeah, we'll see what happens from there. So, I want to thank anyone that decided to stop in to check out the stream, even for just a minute or 2. Always appreciate it. Tomorrow, we're gonna be playing some more Genshin. We are, I honestly don't know how far into the main storyline event we have gotten, but we are about to storm Sumeru City. So yeah, that should be interesting. So if you want to know when that'll be happening, go ahead and follow my socials, subscribe or follow, and you'll know when we go live. But for tonight, that's going to go ahead and do it for me. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, a good day, a good morning, wherever it might be for you. And with any luck, I will hopefully see y'all tomorrow. So until then, stay groovy, everybody.